Hello everybody and welcome back to He Makes Me Play. My name is Marius. As always, I am blind, I cannot see the games and therefore I make other people play them for me. And today with me is Vincent.
Hi Marius.
Vincent, I want to wish you a happy new year.
Thank you, Marius.
Yes, I am laughing because actually we are recording this in advance and this is kind of exciting for us to look into the future and now wish future Vincent a happy new year, which is when this will be released next year.
To future Marius, happy new year as well.
Thanks from the future, Vincent. Anyone, no one wants to hear this. Let's get back into the game. There's not much to summarize except that we are investigating the drug trafficking of the lorry trams. That's all we did last time. And where were we though? We just established that the vendor is probably not the culprit and he was pointing at the older lady driver.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now I guess we investigate her?
I guess we go back to her, yeah. And if we can't make heads or tails of her, then I guess what we need to do is, I think, level up rhetoric or whatever to pass the test with the poet driver, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on board with that.
I mean, that's the only other path I can think of.
Yeah, or we could... I wonder, can we find anything... Or can we find clues anywhere else in this towards finding the drug dealer?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe in the harbor, for sure.
Yeah.
So probably we should focus on upgrading. What, conceptualization? No, we need... never mind. The level up will go to a new thought slot so we can become a racist.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so we're standing right next to the Paledriver.
All right.
And we snap our fingers in front of her face to get her attention.
Oh, we have...
What is it? What do you want?
We do it again.
Yeah, every time.
Oh, man. Poor lady.
And we now have, unsurprisingly, a new option that says, all right, are you the lady driver?
Oh, that's kind of... I mean, obviously, yes, right? But sure, let's ask that.
Yeah. And she says, did you just call me a lady, Xarif? And suggestion, with an easy success, says, she clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it. And we can say, well, aren't you a lady? Or we can say, I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
Yeah, let's say that one, not say lady.
I'm not that either, Xarif. Her smile dissipates. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul. And we can only say, so you're not the driver everyone is terrified of? Is everyone terrified of her?
Kind of, but it does feel like an exaggeration.
Yeah. Well, let's see what she says about it. Hey, level up.
Oh, wow. Nice.
5 XP gained. And she says, I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
To those who used to know her, okay. She's got somewhat of a past, I guess.
Yeah, we can ask about that.
She's so cryptic. Yeah, sorry, what can we ask?
We can ask, why are you scary to the people who used to know you?
Yeah, sure.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. Okay, that makes kind of sense.
There must have been a period where she took a lot of LSD and basically deleted her mind.
I mean, it doesn't even need to be that drastic. I mean,
but she does feel completely untethered from normal personal identity. She must have once been a normal person and then become this.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, that's the read I'm getting on this situation.
I was thinking of situations in the real world where you don't talk to your aunt for 10 years and then turns out she is got really into her spiritual side. And
She's into crystals now.
exactly.
And opened a bookstore
Uh-huh. And
in a cursed business district.
yeah, that
Yeah.
I
Sure.
guess can be terrifying in a weird
But in
way.
a exaggerated, comical
Mhm.
way.
Yeah.
This woman instead seems actually terrifying. Potentially really terrifying.
Yeah.
Just because
Potentially.
she's so weird. Anyway, what can we say now?
We can say, you said long haul. That's ... And then we have one other option before concluding. Then, who is the female driver I was told of?
Ask about the long haul.
Okay. The big ones, the tracts. There's no woman. There's no women and men there. It's all just... She hums along as if to a track on repeat. In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay. Oh, I think that's a quote from a song.
It rhymes.
Shivers, medium success. You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman. Oh.
This is so intriguing. I like this adversary kind of stuff. I want to find out what that means.
Yeah.
Are we in the underworld, Vincent? Did we die and go to the between place? Is this what this is? Is this what the roundabout is?
Could
People are stuck because there are
be.
ghosts.
Yeah. And we're sort of drifting between the real world and what is it called? Not pandemonium, but
Well, the beyond,
yeah, the beyond, basically.
the underworld, heaven or hell. Or, well, I guess, I mean, this is called Elysium. That is a form of underworld. It was for the Greeks, right? But kind of a nice place, though, I think.
Yeah. This doesn't feel like an Elysium.
No, but it could be sarcasm, I guess. Anyway, this woman makes me think we're in the underworld. But maybe we're not.
Well, let's see if she heard of any other woman driver.
Yeah.
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other connoisseurs or camineurs, sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? Okay.
Her mind
apparently
movies.
She doesn't know either.
Well, clearly it must be her. There's no other woman driver.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay. So let's conclude by saying that's all I needed to know. Thanks.
This was not very helpful.
Yep.
What do we do now, Vincent?
Uh,
Open a thought slot. How about that?
okay. First of all, we have a medium success in volition.
Okay.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches like a sleep kick. Okay, yeah, nothing new there. Yeah, we can unlock thoughts. I feel like we got something else there.
What do you mean?
I just remember something popping up when we leveled up, but maybe that was just the notification that something changed in our quest log.
Okay.
So yeah, new thoughts. Initialization requirement. Unlock. Yes, we want that. Okay, and we really do want the advanced race theory.
Don't you? I think this is the way forward. The alternative is to punch the guy, which Kim also hates, and probably hates even more than us playing with these ideas a little.
Yeah. It seems like a last resort, sort of.
What, the race stuff?
Yeah.
Really? I would say killing the guy seems like the last resort.
Yeah, okay, that's like the really last resort, but I feel like we haven't quite used up every other possibility here.
Well, Vincent, it would have been convenient to say this before we unlock the slot, I would say.
Okay.
And also, what is the alternative? I'm open
just
to anything.
talking to more people. Talking about Jimavu with Joyce.
Yeah, okay. I mean but you're grasping at straws. You're just hoping for a way
Absolutely,
to randomly open up. No, I say we take the more direct route.
All right.
It's too late now.
Well,
Start thinking about this stuff. Maybe you'll figure. If you think about it, maybe you'll come up with reasons why it's bullshit. Did you ever consider that? Think it through to
Could be.
destroy it.
yeah. Maybe that's like the way forward. Not just
Maybe.
agreeing with him, but so completely understanding the flaws in his theory that
Yeah.
he buckles on.
We could have a battle of wits with Head Measurer. That would
Yeah.
be kind of cool.
Does it need to be to the death? Though?
With that guy, I think so. Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Someone's gonna die.
Well,
Anyway.
let me tell you about Advanced Race Theory.
Yes, please.
It has a temporary research bonus of -1 to drama
Okay.
because we are fooled by the absurdity.
Mm-hmm.
It takes an hour and 40 minutes to research.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah. And the description of the problem is as follows. A mass of fantastic races swirls in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement. Koikos juggling potatoes. Eczema-ridden manus grinning and dancing on wooden clocks. Everyone is there, the whole race gang, plus some that you may have come up with yourself. The thieving subkits and the zeolite cast of fortunates, hatching some kind of scheme. In the eye of this race Empyrean, a vertigo reaching up to the heavens, you sense something, drawing nearer, nearer.
All right.
Let's
I mean, we were trying to figure out the race enigma. That was what Head Measurer talked about. Some kind of question.
Yeah.
So let's see.
There we go. Initiated.
All right. So now, while that's going on, we can still do all the other stuff.
Yeah. So
Why not talk to random people we haven't talked to before? Can we find someone we have never had a conversation with?
I know one thing we haven't done that would be completely new.
Yeah.
And that is, I don't know why my character's walking, but I might just be related to the place we are in, because I remember he was walking the last time, and now he's running. Oh, I don't know. But in the business store, oh, actually, there's another. Okay, two things. The one I was thinking about is the mainframe in the game studio area.
Yeah, what about it?
We found some loot that is related to that.
Yeah, I know. We were unclear whether we've tried that, right?
I'm pretty sure we haven't.
Okay.
And then I just realized, because we walked there, in front of the bookstore is another character.
Yeah, I remember that guy. Let's talk to him. All right.
The character's named a working class woman, and we see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. And we can say either a good one, pointing at the book, or we can say hello. No ceremonies, just hello.
Say a good one.
Yes, hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. And we ask, who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
Thank
She
you.
seems super suspicious.
Yeah. Empathy, easy success. She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. I find that very interesting, because I think that's a thing that happens often in video games and other role-playing games, where people seem suspicious just because they act normally.
Does she act normally, though?
I mean, she's in a bookstore reading a book, and she
Yeah.
doesn't really want to talk to us. That is absolutely normal, yes.
That is, but the way she communicates that is not normal. But that may be an artifact of the voice acting. And it's not that she's a bad voice actress, or like it's the voice acting direction, because the game described it as her humming to herself, but she sounded like crazy lunatic mumbling. Do you know what I mean? That was
Okay.
my takeaway anyway.
Uh-huh.
And then she just talks kind of weird, I think. And also referring to yourself as just a working class woman is also kind of weird. Why would you do that?
Because she doesn't want to talk to us.
Yeah, but then you just say something like, "Oh, sorry, I'm reading this" or whatever, you know?
Yeah, that would be the confrontal option, but
Or just pretend you don't hear the person or walk away
Uh-huh.
or whatever. There are all other awkward options other than making some kind of grandiose claim about your identity. It just seems a bit odd.
okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, dear listener, you know what I'm talking about, right?
What are you talking about?
Just players finding characters in the world weird because they act normally.
I know the phenomenon you're talking
Uh-huh.
about. I just don't think this is a case of that.
Uh-huh. Sure.
There's no woman is not normal, and I will prove it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
well-
What can we do with her?
We can ask, what are you doing? Because we suck at social clues and didn't understand that she's reading.
Yeah, let's ask.
So, what are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
She reverts her attention to a worn-out paperback. And we can say, phenomenal. Or we can say, good, good. Or we can say, I'm a policeman.
Yeah, say that.
The policeman?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it too.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we can say, good, then. Or we can say, do you need the help of a policeman?
Yes, say that.
What with?
What with? She tries hard to focus on the book stand. Authority, medium success. This citizen thinks she can do without your assistance. Don't buy it. They all need help.
I mean, okay, now we're the weirdo.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no.
But that's nothing new.
Mhm. So we can ask, maybe your husband is missing? Or we can just watch her browse books silently.
No, ask her. Maybe her husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not. And we can ask, so where could he be? Or we can say, okay, thanks.
No, ask where could he be. This is referring to the wheelchair lady, right? We helped her find her husband.
Not yet. Not quite yet.
Or basically did.
Mm-hmm. So we ask, so where could he be? And she says, I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working? And Kim asks, where's this going, officer?
To a quest, Kim. To arrest this suspicious woman.
Uh-huh. I mean, we have established before that we are the only authority in knowing if people are lost, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
We need to look into her paper bag. She was looking at it. That's very suspicious.
Yeah. Maybe
It must have stolen goods in it. Maybe she's stealing books.
or the paperback is blackmailing her.
Yeah, or it has a ghoul in it.
This monster. We need to burn them all. Well, before we do that, we can continue talking to her by saying, so what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yeah, say that.
And she replies, yes, but she looks around and takes a deep breath, a little annoyed. A little annoyed. Okay.
We are kind of harassing her.
Yeah. She continues, I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time. I like that she says, or that it says a little annoyed.
Mhm.
After we just harassed her openly. Well, we can only say, wouldn't you like to? And she replies, no. She looks you straight into the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. And we can say, I can totally help you find your missing husband. Or the second option would be, suit yourself then. I
No.
don't really care if your husband is missing.
Offer to find the missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband. Empathy, medium success. She has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
Look, even empathy says that.
And we have 3 options. The first one being, hush, baby. Second one, it's okay. And the third one, just let go.
Is that to empathy now or to the woman? This always confuses me.
The first one are to empathy, and the third one is letting go of the conversation, I think.
And okay, number 2, that's to empathy, and what is it?
No, the first 2 are both out loud. And the first one would be hush, baby.
To the woman.
Yeah. And the second one would be it's okay, also to the woman.
I don't want to say hush, baby, but we can say it's okay.
Okay. What? That's all she says. And we have 2 options. The first one being, it's all right to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that. Or the second one, no, I was talking to myself. I should stop. It's okay.
No, the number 1.
Who said anything about shame? Stop talking down to me. She puts her foot down. My husband is not missing. Inland Empire, medium success. But he is. You can feel it. Oh,
See? Even inland.
Yeah.
They're all getting on board now.
We've convinced them. And it says, or maybe it's something else then.
Is this like that thing in Planescape Torment where you mention a character's name so often that eventually he actually exists? If we just keep talking about her husband being missing, he will actually be missing. And his name will be Adan.
Yeah, or maybe we will get punched. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we have the option, maybe your husband is missing, but we've already done that. And now we have the new options. Maybe your children are missing. Or
Yes.
alternatively, maybe your cockatoo is missing.
What's a cockatoo?
I'm thinking a bird,
Is it a chicken?
something like that.
Okay.
Um,
Ask about the children first.
we can also still just watch her browse books.
No, we will do that at the very end.
Okay, let's talk about the children.
Yes.
Maybe your children are missing.
She's like, I don't have children.
Yeah. And she says, no, absolutely not. Her words come out quick as gunshots. And we can ask, okay, so where are they?
Yeah.
Are you a policeman or a nanny? She's definitely disturbed now. And we can say, nanny, where are they?
Is that the only option?
The other option is, I police whatever I want. Where are they?
No, nanny is funnier.
They are not missing, sir. Electrochemistry. Easy success. You know where they are. They're at home. Smoking. Giving the ladder of vice a chance. Inland Empire. Challenging success. What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
That would be really awful.
Save your fare. Medium success.
All the skills are coming up
Yeah.
with this woman.
They're all on board. I love it.
Yeah.
And it says, no, they are at a disco. Getting down. Stupid disco dancing teenagers.
But why would Savior hate disco anyway? All right.
No idea. So we have 4 options. The first one being they're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes. The second one, I know where they are. At the disco. Dancing nasty. The third one, what if something awful has happened? What if they're in the sewers? Or the last one, okay, great, just making sure.
So first of all, can you imagine this kind of policeman coming up to you and then saying, like in a sleazy voice, they're at a disco, dancing nasty. Like that's the point where you call the actual cops. Like, ugh, But I want to say we got 3 options here from the 3 skill successes that we had, right? And I want to pick the Inland Empire one because, of course, I do. I love Inland Empire,
Yeah.
but also because it was a challenging success, more difficult than the other ones, so more rare, possibly the option. And it's kind of awful and mean, but not quite as sleazy and weird as the other one. So let's say the sewer and awful things happened.
Yeah, absolutely agree. So we say, what if something awful has happened? What if they are in the sewers? And she replies, what? My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now. And we have 2 options. The first one being, I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they? Or the other option is, maybe you're right. Maybe they aren't missing after all. Tell me something else.
No. Afraid. Danger.
And she says, my youngest girl, Julie.
She's actually complying.
Yeah, I'm... Okay. My youngest girl, Julie, is just shy of 16. Jenny is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them. And we can only reply...
What was it, Jenny and Jolene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jenny and Jolie.
Okay.
And we can only reply, and can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier? And she says, why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you they are not missing? That they are in Jamrock, safe and well? At some stupid party? Electrochemistry, medium success. Did someone say party? You could use a party.
It does
Hunt it
sound
down.
It sounds like they are both smoking and dancing nasty.
Yeah, we should go there.
Yeah, so it seems like we are right about everything.
Yeah. Kim, where's your car?
Kim, where's your husband? Where are your children?
Yeah. Kim, are you missing? Kim,
Do you know where you are right now?
Oh God, Kim, I'm missing myself. Kim, where am I?
Yeah.
Okay, we have multiple options here. The first one being, I could do with a party. A killer party, not a lamer one. The second one, it's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional. Or the last one, you're right, let's not talk about your daughters. I don't need to know what got into me. I don't know what got into me.
I think I want to say it's for the investigation.
Yeah, me too. There is no investigation here. I can tell you that. She picks up a book and tries to concentrate. A flock of seabirds passes by. Okay. So now we can ask about the cockatoo.
Yeah.
Or
But that seems really silly. Now that she picked up that book, I kind of now want to watch her read.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
See how she reacts to silently staring at her. Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Electrochemistry, medium success. An array of neurons fires up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain. And we can ask, do you smoke?
Is that the only thing we can ask?
No, we are still in the base menu, basically, so we can ask about the cockatoo or just leave.
Well, I guess we can ask if she smokes, but we're not smoking.
All right. No, I don't.
That's a lie.
Yeah, we can...
Now she's suspicious. Even you have to admit that.
Right. We can say, I know for a fact that you smoke. Or we can say, all right, got it, thanks.
No. Number one.
She looks up, slightly startled. Why do you think that I smoke? And we can say, it's the kind of place where everyone does. Or we can say, I suspect I may possess supernatural abilities. Or the last option, your hands look like they belong to a heavy smoker.
I'd say that one.
Are you sure? Not the supernatural
No.
abilities? Alright. Suit yourself. And she says, it's not like yours look much better, she says while eyeing yours.
Well, of course, because I'm a heavy smoker.
Yeah. Well, used to be, really.
Yeah, sure, in my previous life, which I don't remember.
And we can take a look at our own hands.
Oh, yeah.
Or we can ask her, just give me a cigarette, please.
No. Look at your hands.
Perception, sight. She is right. Your hands look even worse than hers, with tiny cuts and gushes covering your skin like a spider web. Your fingertips have become an ugly shade of brown. Why are there tiny cuts and gushes all over the skin?
Probably from when we smashed the mirror.
That could be, yeah.
We did, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that it's more like scars, but I guess it doesn't
From
say that.
vigorously hand rolling your cigarettes.
Yeah, that was what I was wondering. Like, what
Yeah.
kind of activity leaves like lots of tiny scars on the hands? But yeah, I guess you're right. It's just tiny
Something
cuts.
physical.
Uh-huh.
Physical instrument.
Well, we can only say, just give me a cigarette, please.
No, I don't want that.
We can't say anything
Oh,
else.
fuck. Okay, yeah.
We are
fine.
locked in.
I guess we have to restart the game then. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Well, it was a fun run.
Yeah. Let's make a new character.
Yeah. And she says, I already told you, I don't have any. Go bother someone else. Half-light, medium success. She's lying. She's goddamn lying. She has smokes.
Yeah, they're probably in the paper bag. Kim, grab it.
Kim, hold it down.
Yeah.
Arrest her. Well, we can say, just give me your cigarettes, okay? Don't lie. Or we can also say, do you know where I could get a new pack? Or we can move on by saying, okay, thanks, no problem. So-
Ask her where to get a new pack.
Okay. From the kiosk, there's one near the harbor. It's a Frittte. You can look it up.
Don't you think it's a little convenient how she has an answer to every question we ask? I think this woman is highly suspicious. I think we should
Yeah.
ask to see her souls.
You know, maybe we are taking this a little too far because she's just standing in a bookstore
yeah?
reading books.
Well, wait till we ask about the cockatoo.
Yeah.
What's next, Vincent?
We say, okay, thanks, no problem. and move on.
Okay.
Well, do we want to ask about the
Absolutely.
cockatoo?
There has to be at least a white check in this somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, either that or a punch to our face. Well, we ask.
Sometimes I feel we've played this game before.
We ask, maybe your cockatoo is missing. And she says, I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here. And Kim says, for what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get like this. It's better to indulge him at this point.
He's so funny. I love Kim.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we have two options. The first one being, ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing? Or we can ask, what do you mean I'm being a cockatoo?
No, do this serious, please, man. Man, please. Don't obstruct the investigation. Now that cockatoo. And he gets out his pad and his little pencil. And where did you see it last?
Can you describe it? What color is its beak?
Does it go missing often?
Yeah. When was the last time you've seen it?
Exactly.
So we say, ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing? And she says, I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what? And we can say, what? Or we can say, all right, cockatoo is not missing. I just wanted to make sure.
No, say what?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
I don't know why this lady cracks me up so much. It feels a bit Monty Python. Do you agree?
Uh-huh. A bit, yeah.
Like, and now we go in the store and we ask the lady to hit us with a cat or something. Same thing as every week. Plaisance. Thanks.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is very funny.
mhm.
So, what now?
We can only say, all right, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure. And she says, great. She turns her attention back to the book stand. And we can say, great, got it. Or we can say, just one more question.
Yes, one more question.
What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Oh, yeah, is that the question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Really?
Inland Empire, easy success. Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your Astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
I love the term astral captain. I'm gonna remember that one. Yeah.
Cockatoo, our Astral captain.
Yeah.
You might have realized what just happened.
What?
We got a quest.
I mean, we're gonna do this now.
Yeah.
Sure, but like, let's finish up the woman for now.
Okay. I think she's already quite finished with us.
Yeah.
Well, before we do that, we should get the task by saying, actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh,
Thanks for
okay.
the
You
tip."
have to accept the task. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Task
good.
gained.
Maybe that book will have clues about her missing husband and her disastrous children.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
And now the task is find out about the cockatoo.
It says, find your heraldic bird.
Maybe it's the invisible bird we've already come upon.
Possibly.
Okay,
possibly.
but I mean, the first avenue of inquiry here is to go into the store and buy the book, or right? That's what the lady said.
Yeah, basically. Let's see.
And we actually do have some money, so we can do that.
Yeah, which
and-
we
yeah.
should spend on sleeping quarters.
Yeah, but we have plenty money. We got bottles as well, remember? Thanks to all
right,
your
yeah.
collecting.
Mhm.
We might actually, turn them in also.
Okay, where would we find a book about
Maybe upstairs?
cockatoos?
Or ask Plaisance. Speak to her.
I'm gonna do that.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Esteemed
and welcome to
officer.
crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
She likes us now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it also says, hello again, esteemed officer. She keeps repeating like a robot. So, she's trying.
Well, she's always been a bit off, but yeah, that's fine. I like her now.
Yeah, we can indeed ask about a book about cockatoos.
Yeah, ask.
A book about cockatoos. There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies. Okay, thank you very much. Let's run upstairs.
I think I just started to get the hang of this game.
Okay.
No, I mean just like I'm starting to just enjoy indulging in the insanity of this world. It's like I finally get the point that Avo made in our comments. Like don't bother with the main quest, just
Mm-hmm.
roaming is what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah. Well, we found the book.
Okay.
From A to Shriek, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
Cool.
A sulphur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. From A to Shriek, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
That's a horrible title. That's not a good pun. Like at all.
I like it.
All right. My problem is, Vincent, it doesn't quite roll off the beak.
Uh-huh. It doesn't. That's true.
Phonetics are a bit problematic.
Well, we can flip through the pages, or
I guess we can do that.
we can also say out loud, what about this guide to cockatoos, storekeeper? So I'm guessing that's asking
That's if
about
you
the
want to buy
price.
it. Yeah. But we've had that interaction before with other books. But like flip through it first.
Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
When you said that, I thought it was going to be behavioral differences, but no,
Uh-huh.
they all have problems.
Yeah. That's why we are so similar to a cockatoo.
Yeah, that's why we're a cockatoo. Yeah.
Makes sense. Behavioral problems. That's our Astral captain. Yes. I can see the similarities. Okay, so now we can only ask the storekeeper about this book.
Yeah.
And she says, it's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Oh yes.
And we can either buy it for 4 real, or we can try interfacing medium 10 white check, steal the guide to cockatoos.
No, I don't want to steal it.
We also get a -1 to that from angry storekeeper stare down. I'm not
quite sure, but I just don't want to steal from Plaisance. Sorry, I just don't.
Yeah, also there's literally a police officer right next to us. And we are a police officer.
Yeah, never mind that. That's, exactly. So don't have to do every white check that comes up.
Yeah, just buy it.
Yeah, we can afford it.
Item gained.
Cool. Now let's, I guess, read it?
Plaisance says, oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice. I knew it was a good idea to keep that round.
Oh, wait till we buy your books about crystals.
Yeah, now we can... Oh, we have alcohol. Oh, nice.
A wine bottle we found in a toilet.
Right. The good stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Book from A to Schriek. A Guide to Cockatoos. A book about different cockatoo species and their behavioral problems. Perhaps it could also offer some insight into your own, often problematic actions. The spectacular Majestic Cockatoo's eyes... Oh, the spectacular Majestic Cockatoo eyes you from the cover.
This is what for us is a self-help book.
Basically, yeah.
I suspect we may have to take this to the wheelchair lady.
Could be. Why do you think that?
Because she's like a bird expert.
But she's a bird expert?
Well, last time we talked to her, we learned about an invisible bird.
Yeah, okay.
I guess she was an expert for what, like imaginary species?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was more an expert in the invisible than the bird part of the
Yeah,
species.
you're right. I see. Okay. I take it back. So what, can we interact with the item?
We can indeed. And we are in a dialogue now.
Mm-hmm. Remember, reading passes time in this game. As in real life.
Right. A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fay-Salamer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
Well, this fits us perfectly already.
It does.
We also have an erectile mohawk or something. No. What was it? Not beak, but...
Crest.
Crest, thanks. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the disco part of the bird.
Yeah.
So what can we do with this?
We can say, okay, what more?
All right.
This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the Majestic Cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo.
These are really good names.
Yeah, it's colorfully illustrated. And we can...
I love stuff like this.
We can say, all right, what problems do these birds have?
Yes.
Or we can read about either of the 3 species.
Oh, you can go through each of them? Please do.
Read about the funeral cockatoo,
Yes,
the
start with the
major
funeral.
majestic, or the most common bang bang cockatoo.
No, we will get to bang bang last.
Okay. So we read about the funeral cockatoo.
Yes.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacaus funerus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There's something indisputable ominous about it. Inland Empire, medium success. Cool.
That's all it says.
Yeah.
That's so good. Maybe is this our astral captain? I love this so much. It makes me laugh. I have a big fat smile on my face. Well, because it's like, I just imagine, the writer of this game sitting there and thinking, well, okay, the funeral cockatoo. How do I describe his plumage? And can you repeat what the writer came up with?
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name relates to its dark and somber plumage.
Yes.
Dark and somber plumage.
Sure. It's just, I love the detail and stuff
Mm-hmm.
about seemingly irrelevant things. And it all fits together well. Makes me happy. Let's go on.
Well, on to the major majestic cockatoo. Perhaps the most impressive of all the species. The endangered major majestic cockatoo is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier,
There you go. Yeah.
few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Yep.
Okay, ready for the most common bang bang cockatoo?
Yeah, most common, but has kind of the coolest name.
Let's see. Despite its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species.
Mm-mm.
Common in almost all Siamese forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world, its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Siamese name bang bang is thought to be of
Onomatopoeia.
origins.
Onomatopoeic origins.
Yes.
That's painting stuff with words, with
Oh,
sounds.
okay.
Like gluck, gluck, gluck
Mm-hmm.
for drinking sounds. Yeah.
Okay, that's all they have to say about bang bang cockatoos.
Well, Inland Empire only liked the funeral one, I guess.
I mean, it was the coolest.
I agree, yeah. But there was a dialogue options about the problems, right?
All right, what problems do these birds have? Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds like us.
I feel personally attacked, honestly.
We require 2 hours a day from Kim every day.
we are kind of clowns.
Yeah.
And we can say either, I could handle that. It would be nice to have someone to talk to and feeling lonely. Or we can say, who would ever want a chatty companion? I want someone who knows how to listen.
No, I could handle that. It's good for you to have an animal to care for.
Mm-hmm. And it continues. Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as reoccurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, plucking their feathers or becoming aggressive.
Oh, wouldn't want that to happen.
And our only option here is to say, right, that's pretty bad. Anything else? It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own. Okay, and we're back to the original menu with a new option now that says, yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And again, we have a new option. Honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me.
Yeah.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
Oh, are we the sorry cop? Are we the
Major Majestic Cop?
superstar cop? Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
But this cockatoo mirrors our situation perfectly, Vincent.
it does.
Yeah.
We just have to find out the finer details of our own personality here.
Yeah. I have to make some life choices.
Yeah.
At early 50s.
After drinking heavily.
Yeah.
And well, we can say, number 1, the grey and common bang bang. That's me. Number 2, only the funeral cockatoo in its darkness can truly grasp the depth of my doom-laden soul. The third one, isn't that obvious? Major Majestic, here I come. The fourth one, but what if I'm just a fuck-up-a-two? A fuck-up and a cockatoo.
Well, that's lame. We're definitely not taking that one. But Vincent, are we in agreement which one to pick? Isn't it obvious? To me, it's obvious.
Okay, I'm not sure between the funeral and the bang bang.
Why would you want the bang bang?
I guess we are not common or grey.
Well,
But
I mean,
yeah.
this is we're making a choice what we want to be as much as describing what we actually are. We at least we agree we're definitely a cockatoo. But now it's like, what kind of cockatoo do you want to be? And like, I just want to be on the side of Inland Empire.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. So funeral it is.
Yeah, the depth of my doom-laden soul.
Maybe this will give us a bonus for the poetry we have to rap to the Paledriver.
Task complete.
Wow.
Find your heraldic bird. Gain experience plus 10.
10 XP?
Yeah.
For this basically non-task.
Uh-huh.
Well, cool. Yeah, I like that.
Well, we've used the book.
Now go back to the woman and tell her that we found her a cockatoo.
We're terrible. Okay. It's loading.
Trumpets. See, that sounds weird. Don't you agree? It's like she's snarling at us.
Uh-huh. Sure.
That's not humming. No one would call that humming.
Please help me.
You're just pretending.
Uh-huh. Well, we have a new option.
Oh.
You were right that I am a cockatoo.
Yes.
And she says, excuse me? And we reply, I went and read up on them, just like you said. And I even decided on what kind of cockatoo am I. I am. Want to know? And she says, I don't know. The most talkative one? She's ready to put that question aside. And we can say, no, I'm the funeral cockatoo. Or we can say, forget it. It's too personal.
No, funeral.
The what now? And we reply, the funeral cockatoo. It's the most depressing one. The woman looks baffled by your personal revelation. You truly are one strange cop, aren't you? She says, slowly shaking her head. She just figured that out now?
Well, what is she supposed to say?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's it.
All right.
Okay.
Then, with the remaining time, I say we turn in some bottles so we actually have enough money to pay guard.
Okay. Let's see, are there any more around somewhere? Maybe? I don't think so. But I will keep an eye.
Well, Vincent, if we got in the harbor, There's probably gonna
Right.
be tons of bottles.
Yeah.
You already saw them, in fact.
Some of them, yeah. There are bottles, but I can't pick them up. That's unfair.
Maybe they're just not, returnable.
Possibly. I mean, they are in front of the Frittte.
Also, let's ask to the store clerk. Let's talk to the clerk again,
Okay.
just to see if there are new options.
Okay.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
The accents in Rushival are all over the place, by the way.
Yeah.
Just occurred to me, which is fun. I like it.
We can actually ask something new here. We can ask, does Frittte have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
Oh wow, that's a good question. Where does that come from?
I have no idea.
Cool. Yeah, let's ask.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frittte does. And we can say, come on, give me something to work with here. Or we can say, this is important.
Just choices like this, do they actually matter?
I don't think so.
What do you want to say?
I like the first approach more.
Oh, okay. Say it.
She looks up from under her brow. Fine. Frittte doesn't have a warehouse, just a little back room here, okay? She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Okay, so the question of the blue door remains unsolved.
Yeah, I guess that's what this was getting at. Interesting that you can ask that here, though. Funny.
Hey, we gained 3 real and 20 cents.
Oh, wow. Do we have enough to pay guard? I thought we would get more, honestly.
Well, no, we actually have less than we had before we bought the book.
Yeah, it was 4 real. But we could probably sell a couple of things to the pawn shop owner as well.
Right.
But, I mean, we can also do that before we go to bed, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, we have hours left. Ooh, there's money on the floor. What? Where does that come from?
Cool.
I found 20 cents. That's nice. Still don't know where that comes from, but okay. Okay, where to next? We still have a conversation with Joyce to go through.
Yes, I think, Vincent, that we will decide where to go next time.
Okay.
Because we're almost at our usual time. And it feels like anything we start now will take longer. I was hoping for a quick chat with the clerk, but that was very quick.
It was indeed.
Yeah, but I think next time there will be a lot of stuff happening because we can talk to Joyce and like whatever we do, time will pass. We can become a racist and maybe get in the harbor.
Yeah, actually, let's check how long we spent doing that.
Yeah, okay.
Advanced Race Theory has 20 minutes left.
Wow, we can basically just read our case reports to pass some time.
We spent an hour harassing a poor woman and reading about cockatoos.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, seems a bit silly now to say that she wasn't suspicious. I mean, look what all the stuff we got out of it. There was a whole quest in there.
Right.
We got 10 XP, a book about cockatoos, some self-reflection, and a lot of detail about this wonderful world.
Yeah, and her husband wasn't even missing in the end.
Well, okay,
And
we'll
neither
see
were-
about that.
Neither were her children
We'll
or
s-
her
I
bird.
think we'll get back to this when we get to Gemrock, which I don't know if that happens in this game, but
I don't think so. But
maybe
knows?
because remember way back at the start there were like flashbacks to possibly our home in Gemrock. That's something that used to happen in this game. Now it seems like it doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, so maybe those cops that came into our apartment came from a disastrous teenage party that ended in the sewers with smoking teenagers. Anyway,
could be. Who knows?
Viewers, if you also found this so wonderful and entertaining, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, or maybe leave a comment.
Also, tell us what kind of cockatoo you are in the comments.
Yes, please do. You may invent your own. You can follow us on Twitter at @Makes_play. And to you, Vincent, I say thank you for reading so wonderfully yet again.
My pleasure.
In this
as
new
always.
year. A happy new year to you, viewers. See you next time.
See you.